our computer.
Can
anybody hear us? Is this better? Nobody's on.
No one's on yet. Give them some time.
Why are they all so late?
What's going on? It's us, not them.
Sure it is. It's all of them. It's a big conspiracy.
Yeah, everybody gets
None
on.
of them actually like us. They're just on here because
it's too close to home with them.
I don't know. I don't think our viewers actually like us. I think they made up this whole buffering thing.
Then they could get off.
And they could just get
off.
off.
But they did two got on and they
because it's
out
actually,
of two, we already got one
hey
snatch.
guys. Hey guys.
All right, tell us if it's better.
Can you guys hear us? Wishing House, what's up? Gossmania, hello again, forever friend. Can you guys hear us? Is this glitchy? Are we good?
You're back, yay!
We back?
TV.
I thought it was like a conspiracy. All of you guys just really didn't like
Speech
us.
fairies.
Speech fairies. Hey, speech fairies, welcome.
Okay.
All right, our thing is, first of all, I gotta say it again. Live from Pasadena, California. Saturday night. No.
Why it's the whisper at the end?
Saturday night. It's a little bit of Ann Glenda to me now. Saturday night. She whispers everything. All right. Hey, you guys. Jenny Ruby, hello. Glitching still, Gossmania? Oh my gosh, no. Are you kidding me? Tell me it's glitching, you guys. Is this us again? Because I don't want to have to.
We're gonna bring in my computer.
We bring in Rich's computer. That's the next step. All of our kids are off of their devices right now, except I still think because the TV's streaming something that's causing something.
Let me give it a shot.
All right, give it a second. Let us know. I have a really good night plan tonight, you guys. We can't just stop this now. Hold on for Rich. All right. So if you are new here, everybody subscribe to everybody else. The only other thing I covered was I said little pauses. Oh no, still? Is that better? Rich just turned the computer. Oh my gosh, it is? Oh my gosh, is it really? Is this YouTube? Are we not going to get to do this tonight, you guys? You were saying about positivity. I always try to find something funny to smile or laugh about each day. I suffer lots of I'm sorry. Issues with their lives. They're like a issue with their lives. Okay, maybe. Well, we'll keep trying and then maybe it'll get better. And if it's too bad, you guys, we can just quit it. If it's too bad at any point, I'm going to ask JCTV, just tell me like, cut it. Like give me 2 thumbs down and be like, Sarah, just cut it. It's not even worth this. Ill health, but won't let it rob me. Awesome. Oh, no glitches. No glitches, babe. It was because the kids had a movie. They were streaming Cars live. Not live, but you know what I mean? Like streaming Cars. I knew it. What are they doing now? They don't have technology. What are we going to do? All right. No glitches. Everybody else.
I was ready to get my computer going.
Where are we at? It's very glitchy, Gossmania says. Oh my gosh. Some people are saying no glitches
now. Some people are saying it's very glitchy.
You guys, I don't know what to do. We could get on Rich's computer, but I don't think anybody will follow us over. So we'll just keep trying for a little bit. And if it's too bad, you guys will all just give me 2 thumbs down. Okay. We are talking about I had to think some glitch on my end. Okay. We are talking about what inspires you tonight. What inspires you? I was like, what do we do this live on? Because I love doing our lives with you guys. And by the way, if you did not catch us on Pusha Studios, good. It's stopping now, Rob. My mom's saying, forever friends saying, awesome.
Okay. So maybe it's catching up for everybody.
Okay. Maybe it'll catch up, you guys.
Yeah.
If not, we can like reboot maybe, or you guys can reboot. Hello there. All right. We were on Pusha Studios. They did about a 2-hour interview of us the other night. So check it out if you like us even a little.
A blast.
We had a blast. It was awesome. We met a lot of new YouTubers, a lot of new people. Great. Okay. So I was thinking about what inspires you. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I was going to do a video on this as a topic tonight. We're going to talk about. I have questions for y'all. All right. And this is great because I noticed sometimes after talking with the people at Pusha, I kind of was thinking about it and I thought, you know what? Sometimes I feel like, oh man, it's another live and I love seeing with you guys and connecting with you. But I worry that, like maybe you guys get bored of just like answering questions sometimes with us. But then I thought of something and I thought, you know what? When we all share your question, like when I ask you a question and you all share your answers, that gives everybody a chance that's watching to know you better. And they might want to be like, hey, let me subscribe to Speech Fairies, to Gossmania, to Forever Friend, to JCTV, Robin Severly. Mom, you got to get on from your YouTube channel. My mom has a new YouTube channel. Go follow her, everybody. It is what's it called? Homeschool Projects with Miss Robin. Go check it out. Go subscribe. Mom, I'm going to have you from now on, you got to like log in from that and do it. Yeah. Okay. So I started thinking like, we're just going to do some questions today, but this is a good topic, I think. So, Where are we? That's where I saw you guys on Pusha. Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to go subscribe to you after this. Everybody else subscribe to Speech Fairies also. You guys were awesome on Pusha Studios. Flat out amazing. I learned a few things, Ken. Oh, that's really sweet. Very awesome. Thank you. Skipping. Sorry. Okay. Hi, it's Speech Fairies. So glad you came over here from Pusha. Well worth it. They are some great friends of ours. Okay. Robin Goss. Hey, Robin. How are you? Trying on my husband's phone. This is Goss Mania.
Okay.
I'm back, Killdeck says. Okay, yeah,
Nice.
skipping here
Welcome
too.
back.
You guys, I don't know if it's skipping. I'm just gonna keep going, and if it is, then we'll just try another night, I guess. But
Yeah.
let's go a little bit. And if
Yeah.
it's really that bad, I want you all to just tell me on. I visited her yesterday, and she's pretty much, she had a stroke on Tuesday. She's not very old. She's in her early 40s, I think. And she's probably not going to make it. And I've sat there in the hospital in ICU with her, and she literally is just out. And I believe people can still hear you and pray. You know, when you pray with them, you talk to them, I think that they still hear you. But there was no movement, no eye movement, no holding hands, nothing like that. And so it just made me start to think like, oh my gosh, so young to have this happen. And so I thought, what inspires
Didn't mean to smile. I was
you?
reading comments.
I know.
She was talking about something very important.
I
I
was.
realized
What is he
my
doing?
smiling doesn't make sense with what she's talking
No,
about.
it does not.
Apologize.
I'm not even going to give you a joke on that one because you're just rude right now. Okay,
I
that's
totally,
fine. Okay. So anyway, what inspires you? That's what we're asking you guys tonight. We have some questions to get your brain flowing. The brain juice flowing. I don't know what I was going to say
I guess
there.
the brain on its
So
own's got to flow.
Put on your thinking caps and let's do this. All right, you guys. So first thing, what inspires you? I want to know.
Just
Let me know.
general?
Like straight up, what do you think inspires you? And then maybe you'll change what inspires you after we answer some
Mine's
of these
always a good
questions.
underdog story.
Okay, everybody share. That's what we do on here. You share.
I
Let me
love
read
a
some of
good-
these real quick.
Okay.
Okay,
You
people
read.
trying. Hey guys, haven't been on in a while. Lean Sim, am I saying that right? Lean Sim Vlogs. Awesome. Thank you. Glad to catch us live too. We're glad you're here. Nicole S. Random question. What company are you working with for teaching in China? I have my interview tomorrow with, I am doing VIP Kids, Nicole. That's the same one. Same exact one. I don't have a referral code yet, or I'd ask you to use it, but I don't have one yet. But yeah, VIP Kids. I am doing that. Yes, I'll share you guys with that. I guess I could tell you real quick. I am doing a little bit of ESL, English Second Language teaching online through a company called VIP Kids. And so it's like I'll get up at 4 a.m. and from like 4 to 7 in the morning, I'll be teaching to children in Beijing, China. I'll be teaching them English in the morning. So that's kind of my thing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, that's the company. Nicole, that's awesome. We're gonna have to like share ideas with each other. Willie Parker says, beautiful Sarah and Tom Cruise. Thank
That's
you,
why
Willie.
I smiled.
Thank
I saw
you.
that and I smiled.
Always love Willie's comments because it makes me feel like $1 million. He's a
Yeah.
sweet guy. Okay.
Sarah's talking about her friend passing away.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
smiling because I'm reading Willie call me Tom Cruise.
Okay. Oh, my friend.
Sorry.
Yes.
I apologize to everyone on that.
Yes. And that's right, Mom. Death is no respecter of persons. And I think you really have to just know that it's like when it's your time and when God has that in the cards, it's because there's something greater planned. And so that's where. Anyway, Leanne says, hi, I don't think I will be able to join yours for long tonight. Very tired tonight and training for the morning and was coaching this afternoon. Oh my goodness. Well, we're so
Okay.
happy you're here for even a
Okay.
second. We're happy to see you. So yes, totally understand. Okay. Everything inspires me, even negative things teach
So yeah,
me.
so now like
We're asking
people
you
are
what
saying,
inspires you.
yeah, my kids do a lot.
Yes.
As
Okay.
Gossmania said. Willie said God.
Yeah, is my all in all. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Okay, so what inspires you, babe?
I agree with the God thing, of
Yeah,
course.
of course.
But at the same time, I'm always inspired by a good underdog story. I love an underdog story. If you want to put Rudy on right now,
You
I'll watch
watch it.
some Rudiger.
So it inspires you to see those who are not necessarily like the top horse in the race make it.
Yeah,
Seabiscuit,
those who
if
are
you
fighting the odds and persevere and do make it in spite of the difficulties they have to face. Yes,
Yeah.
that inspires me tremendously.
Awesome. Okay, so we have Lean Sim Vlog says, my children inspire me every day. I try to get a little of that energy and imagination back. That's awesome. Living the Best Life says, anyone glitchy? I'm so sorry again. Maggie's Little Ones Reborn says, hey guys. Hey, Maggie's Little Ones Reborn. Speech Fairy says, my daughter inspires me to be better and to do better.
Mhm.
Gossmania says, he looks so much better than Tom Cruise.
Oh,
Awesome.
that's nice.
Virtual high five.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Nicole, if you know, will be all, like our little teacher thing. That's one of the things they do for VIP kids. Be like, high five.
High five. Yeah.
Rich heard me the other day, and he's like, "Wow!" I was like, "I full on turned Disney princess on." Like
Yeah,
when I do that,
she
it's
totally
like,
did, yeah.
"Hi,
So
I'm
animated.
Teacher Sarah. What's your name?" That's the whole thing. It's fun. All right. Let's see. He looks so much better. Okay. Jenny Ruby says, I'm inspired by helping people in need.
Yeah.
That's so true.
I totally agree
Very
with that.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Rich, says Willie. All right. So I think I'm inspired. Well, I'm inspired by a lot of you guys on YouTube, to be honest. Like, of course, I'm inspired by God. Of course, I'm inspired by my family, by our kids, all that kind of stuff. But I am very inspired too by a lot of you on YouTube. Some of you guys don't even realize it, but when I'm having like a bad day or sad day or craziness or whatever, or trying to like clean or get stuff done, I will pop on your YouTube channels, and I am so inspired by. I'm inspired by JCTV, by your family and your kids. Is everything okay? Somebody got hers. JCTV, Jonah and Connor, like you guys are awesome, inspiring young men. And it's just amazing to me to see you, and you're on fire for God and all that stuff. And I love to watch you guys living the best life. You inspired me with your Ray Dunn. Like I could go down the list and see all of you on here. Gossmania, you guys inspire me with your joy and your conviction and your strength and stuff for God. And so anyway, all of you guys inspire me. So I really feel a lot of times when I want to be inspired, I will turn YouTube on, and it's different channels, different venues, different things.
Sure.
But so
even doing like a house cleaning, Sarah will throw on somebody who is cleaning the house too. And because they're doing it, it inspires her to do it and keeps you going, right? Like
Maggie's
simple stuff, you know?
Maggie's little ones were born says, my dogs, they love me no matter what. And that's true. Yeah, you know, my cat inspires me. We don't have a dog. I wish we did. But our cat, like he comes up and he'll love on me when like nobody else is, and he inspires me too. What's happening there? Okay.
Don't trip over the cords.
Love you guys, but still glitchy. I guess see you on next live. I'm sorry, living the best life. Gossmania, some say I inspire them through our circumstances and loss, so I try to be positive and be their inspiration to help them through what they go through, even though some days I feel down and out. I totally agree. All right, next question. You ready?
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. Do you think that you have anything that holds you back from reaching your inspirational goals?
Oh, yeah.
Good question, right? And what is it? Because sometimes it helps us to share, and then I feel like it helps us to grow when we kind of share it. We learn and grow, if you will.
You're looking at me to say
what holds you back?
I mean, I think everybody has something that, like, nothing. You can't do anything without battling the obstacles to do it.
Right.
And so I think some of those are simple things of even like financial constraints or wanting to do the right thing while you do it, right? Like whatever it is you're setting your mind to, there's always this like path you can go that's like, you know, a corrupted path. And so you have to then like take the high road in a lot of ways, and like multiple times you'll have to make those decisions to go, no, I'm going to do it right, but it might take longer or might be harder or whatever it is. So I think that applies to like anything you're setting your mind to.
I think so too. So yeah, I think you're right. I think what holds me back on a personal level is my fears, anxiety, my
I think that's true of a lot of people though. You'd be surprised. Like, because you put a lot on you thinking like, oh, I'm the one who has like this anxiety and stuff. And I know you have issues with anxiety, but when it comes to trying to accomplish something, I think everybody lives through a certain level of anxiety. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it's like, and that's what I'm saying. I'm being real. Like, I feel like that's what holds me back is that I'm like my worst critic. I'm always like, oh, don't put that. Like, you feel like, I don't know.
I'm the
in
same
every
way.
Sometimes it's physical things. Sometimes it's emotional things that I'm holding myself back with. But I think it's definitely like my brain holds me back.
Yeah.
Is that crazy? My brain is also what inspires me and moves me forward, but it's also what holds me back.
I feel you. Because I'm the same way. I was talking to a friend of mine just like last week, and somehow we got in this conversation, but I was talking about like self-doubt and how if I think of like anything I've ever accomplished in my life, I focus in on how I didn't do it well enough. Like it might be an accomplishment, but I relive like how I didn't do it as well as I could have done it, even if I met my overall goal.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that's that like self-doubt, that anxiety that gets in you where you're just like, you're never good enough. You know what I mean? You're always like, you know, you're creating something in your head that you're measuring to, and you never like bask in it and just enjoy when you have actually even accomplished something.
Totally agree.
Which then I think holds you back from trying to strive to accomplish the next thing.
Right.
You're watching the Batman movie?
Like whenever I feel the same thing. When I have an accomplishment, sometimes I'm like, oh, it can't be like real because this or whatever, so I agree. Let's see what some of you guys say. Leanne says other people who battle the same disabilities and epilepsy as well that don't stop them from doing what. So it makes me see no matter what my health threw at me, I can beat it as well.
Right?
That's true.
Yeah, you look at people
Very
who
good
have like
point.
seriously high obstacles and still overcome, and you think like, what's my hang up?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really true.
Willie says fear. Fear, you're right,
Yeah.
fear is a big part of, I think, like causing anxiety and causing other fears
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
heads
yeah.
and thought
It's
processes.
like the source.
It's fear. Yeah. And fear and worry and failure. I try to overcome that. Tell Satan not today.
Coming
It's
over-
true. Yes, very true.
Coming over liars.
Speech fairies. Often it's myself who gets in my own way. We're our biggest obstacle.
Totally
sometimes.
agree.
Okay, so what is your hobby? This has to do with inspiring. So what is your hobby? Because here's where you guys are like inspiring others, inspiring us. What's your hobby?
Like,
Let us know.
Like something you just do for
Yeah,
joy.
like for whatever your hobby.
Yeah.
I mean, usually hobbies are for joy.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Unless you're like a weirdo and you got like a weird
A
hobby or
weird
something
hobby
like
out there. Yeah.
I
That you
don't know.
you hate every minute of it, but you do it.
that.
I don't know.
Well, YouTube is my hobby.
Yeah.
I am not understanding with all the skipping. I'm sorry. You know what? Everybody's telling me they're not liking it because all the skipping. That's like the fourth or fifth person.
Can't change it.
Well, I don't know if it'll come out later or if it's just not worth it
Yeah.
to keep going. We lost like 8 people. So
Mhm. Yeah, maybe it's skipping.
we'll
too
try a little bit and then we'll just kind of end it if everybody starts to get
Yeah.
off. And then we'll just know it wasn't a good life.
much. It wasn't tonight. Wasn't the night.
I don't know that it's us though, because we literally have everything off. It could just
Yeah.
be YouTube, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what were we saying. Hobby. So
Hobby.
my hobby is YouTube. My
Yeah.
hobby is like crocheting.
Mm-hmm.
And my hobby is just creating sometimes, like creating.
Yeah.
What's yours?
I have hobbies, but haven't been doing them.
Well, that doesn't
For,
matter.
like, a
You just have to say
while.
what they are.
Like I love to fly fish. Love to surf. I love to like do hiking and things like that, but I haven't done any of that in like years now.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say you have a hobby when you're not doing it,
I know. All right.
Yeah.
We have Leanne's vlog says, yes, I totally agree. I hold myself back, all me. Maggie's little ones reborn says, I had a wonderful husband. He was my rock. He always saw the good in people. What holds me back? Nothing. I'm going to do skydiving on my birthday and I'll be 67 years old.
Nice.
Okay. That's inspiration to me.
Yeah.
Like that. You've inspired me. That's awesome. Awesome. Wow. Oh my gosh. Willie Parker says, Sarah is beautiful and smart lady who can do anything. That's really sweet, Willie. Thank you. Very awesome. All right. So we'll try a few more. I guess what are your passions? It's a little bit different than your hobbies.
Stay out.
What are
Sorry,
your
guys.
passions? Like my passion is I love education, teaching others. Like that's kind of my passion. And then my family and my kids, of course, too. But what is your passion, you guys? We have Leanne says, what holds me back? My major thing is my epilepsy and the anxiety that comes in. I can imagine, Leanne. I can totally imagine that for sure. What is your passion?
My passion? Oh, I think my kids,
Kids. That's why I said family, kids,
families,
educating
totally
others
my
for me.
passion.
Even though I
Yeah.
don't always do a great job with my own kids. I feel like I can make a
Families
breakthrough with other kids. Believe it or not. All right, that's awesome. Okay, what are your passions, guys? If you can hear us and it's not super glitchy, what are your passions? In the meantime, I'll move on. Photography, says Gosmini. I do love and don't do as much as I would like to.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Feel ya.
How can you turn that's kind of a like same one. How do you motivate yourself to reach your inspirations? How do you motivate yourself?
Like the day to day.
Yeah, day to day. What do you do to motivate yourself to reach your inspirations? For me, it's like, I feel like it's got to be like prayer and God, because there's like no other way to make it through life without it for me. And then I think also like, my family motivates me. If I see the kids doing well or excelling in something, like Robbie's in soccer and he just made it to a really cool league. And it's like seeing him kind of
Plug
away at it. I think I was like, you knew I was going to go with the P word. Plug away at it makes me, it inspires me. It makes me feel motivated. Like,
Yeah.
look at this little life doing more,
Yeah.
Your turn. I'll read everybody's.
Well, one thing I found, there was actually a study they did at Harvard Business School like decades ago. And they found out that people who make goals tend to do better than those who don't. And then they found out that people who make goals and write them down tend to do exponentially better than most. And that only makes up like 3% of everyone. So if you make a goal and you actually write it out, you write out your goal, that your, propensity, your probability of actually succeeding or even going beyond your goal is like tremendously higher. So one of the things I do is if I really have like a goal, I'll write it down. And I then from there, it's like a real goal. It's a goal of like, I like very defined. And then I get into the details and I start figuring out what it will take day to day to reach that goal.
Yeah.
And so for me, I know like in that day, like I'm either working toward it or I wasn't, you know what I mean? And then I know if I'm like, if enough is happening in life where it's like legitimate and it gets in the way, like you got to take care of family or whatever it is, and it's getting in the way of the goal, then it also gives you a gauge to know like how maybe you should adjust what that goal even is. Or if you're able to do way more than you thought you could in the day, it's like, well, maybe set the bar higher.
Right.
So it gives you this gauge of like how to move it. So I make a goal, I write it down, I figure out day to day what it is I'm doing and go.
Awesome.
That's me.
Okay, so very nice. I have some people leaving some comments. We have Speech Fairy says, I collect and share therapy materials, and that's why I got on YouTube. So that's your passion. That's awesome. And that's a great passion because it's helping others. Willie Parker says, make people feel good about themselves. And you really do. And that is your gift, Willie. That's amazing. Leansom Vlog says, I love puzzles, but besides that, playing with kids, YouTube, cleaning, and cooking.
I love puzzles too. Ones. I don't even think to say that. But
we do love puzzles. Maggie's Little Ones Reborn says Reborns, the little reborn dolls, which are really cute. Maggie, I was just telling my parents about your dolls the other day. My grandma, well, I'll share it real quick. My grandma was an antique dealer, and she was like a doll collector, would you say?
Yeah,
she's written books on dolls, and she was like an author about dolls and in different doll clubs. And so I was sharing about you.
And like Stife Bears and all that. Yeah.
Yes. Where am I? Oh, and horseback riding. Maggie's Little Ones Reborn says, that's pretty cool. Godsmania says, I do love making quilts for my kids, 1 down and 6 to go. And I love making them for family too. Mm-hmm. Leanna says, my hobbies are horse riding, playing the many instruments I play, and cycling. All good things. Nice. Those are really cool things. Hi from Connor on JCTV.
What's up, Connor?
Leanne says Leanson Vlog, says my passion is YouTube. YouTube's a good one. It's addicting too. It's an addicting passion. Mm-hmm. Speech Fairy says my passion is literacy. I have to go check out Speech Fairies. Do you help like speech pathologists, like with kids with special needs or speech needs? I need to know.
Yes.
And then Willie says, I love to make people and sports. Oh, okay. So like make people laugh and happy and sports. Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's do another question and we'll see kind of how we're doing here. I think I lost a lot of you guys along
I know.
the way.
If it's glitchy,
that's okay. Maybe it won't be glitchy later. I'll delete it if it is, but if it's not, maybe we'll try to get on tomorrow and surprise you or something.
Where are we at? Question numero cuatro.
What have you overcome in life?
Oh, geez.
It's a big one, huh? We're almost done. What have you overcome that is inspiring to others? It totally is. When we see what others have overcome, somebody was just saying that a second ago. It makes us, I think Leanna it makes us realize like, I can do this too. Like that's.
Yeah, right. Seeing somebody else overcome something. That's what I was saying about the underdog thing.
Right. And you were saying that too.
If I can see somebody overcome something, it inspires me to overcome something.
Yeah. Gothmania says, I need to make more goals and aspirations to look forward that we need to look forward to and strive towards. Yeah, all of it.
I'm big on that.
Yeah. So I don't know if I've overcome. I don't really know. Like, what have you overcome? Do you think just kind of?
I have, but it's all kind of like my own interpersonals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all like within your head. And
well, it's not just that too. It's like, I don't know, like even. I don't know, anything that I've done, in my adulthood, was me overcoming something. Like I don't think, I wasn't necessarily bound to graduate college. I certainly wasn't bound to make it in the Marine Corps as an officer. And I certainly wasn't lined up to go to law school and graduate, like all those things. But like lots of people have done all that. It's just, for me, I had my own personal obstacles that really were holding me back.
Right.
And so I had to overcome some things, but yeah.
I think that's what it is. We all have our own personal.
You know what I mean? I
obstacles.
don't know how else to explain that, but
Yeah,
go ahead,
I mean,
sorry.
I feel like, I think I'll be honest with you guys. If you guys really want to know, I feel like and it's not like some great story by any chance, but I used to be a little bit more introvert. Like, it's weird. When I was a kid, I was super extrovert with my family and stuff. But when I would go to school, I was pretty introvert, and I was like kind of quiet. And you can ask Rich, I had a sweatshirt on in like 7th grade with a cat that said hang in there. Like, I didn't know that I was a nerd. And so,
This is true.
so I feel like, and then somewhere,
See, I have older brothers. I got beat up before I
Yeah.
left the house, so that was worked out long before.
right. So then even in like junior high and high school, like I had a lot of friends, and I hung out with
You always
friends.
had
I never didn't have
and
friends,
stuff.
but I wasn't like, I feel like it was somewhere in college and like being a Marine wife in the Marine Corps that I like found my own as far as like, hey, I'm super outgoing and I love to be like fun,
Yeah,
loving.
you
And
found
I
your
did it,
social
but I
voice
found my
for
social
sure.
voice where I think there's a point where you're just like, I don't care what other people think about me. Like,
Yeah.
I love me and I'm comfortable with me. And so that's that. And I think that's somewhere, I think maybe everybody goes
But I
through
wouldn't
that.
say you were introvert, but you
No.
were, because you were still
wasn't
very
as
social.
extrovert.
You still like,
right. Yeah, I
were,
sang and all
you
that
know,
stuff. But
one
I'm
of
just
the
saying, I
cool
guess my
kids
point
and all
is that
that.
like I feel like in my head I had like
yeah,
complete
I was gonna
control.
say that. I think at some
Right.
point in your adulthood, though, you let go of whatever fears you might have had in your extrovertness, right?
right.
Or you're just like, I'm just fully being me, whatever.
So I don't know. All right,
Yeah.
let's read everybody else's. Mine was just that was all I was
Mhm.
gonna say. Okay, Maggie's little one's reborn. I always wake up in a good mood, and then I say to myself, "What am I going to do today?" And then I do it. I'm a very in control person. Have to be. Probably
That's
being
good.
a drill sergeant has something to do with it. I didn't know you were a drill
Yeah.
sergeant. Are
Does
you
have something to
kidding
do with it.
Were you really? Hold on, someone's texting in something. Oh, I don't know. This is okay. So I thought it was somebody's texting me like, I can't get you. Drill sergeant. So, okay, drill sergeants, are they for the Marine and the Army?
Well,
Or for any?
Marine Corps has drill instructors.
And Army has drill
Same
sergeants?
same difference, right? And
Awesome.
Army has drill
Very
sergeants,
cool.
yeah.
Okay. Wow. Well, I like that. I like that attitude. That's awesome. Leanna says, what motivates me is I continue to prove to many people my epilepsy doesn't stop me, especially when it comes to cycling, which is usually people say people with epilepsy shouldn't do, right? Because of the
Yeah.
movement, right? Am I right? Maybe
You're inspiring me because
Yeah.
I have a nice
Yeah,
bike
Rich did a
in my
triathlon a
garage,
few years ago, and he
and
loved
I
it.
really enjoy cycling, and I've fallen away from it, and I really want to get back to it. So you're inspiring me right now.
Yes, and Willie's saying hey to Connor and Jonah. So
Yep.
hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey,
All right, we'll do a few more. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, speech fairies.
Oh, yes, I'm a speech language therapy assistant. I get to do all the therapy. I work with preschoolers. Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Very awesome.
cool.
Very cool. That's a gift. That's definitely
Yeah,
a gift and
absolutely.
a blessing to many people.
Yep.
Okay, you guys. So what is your platform here on YouTube? Whether you are a YouTuber yourself, you have a platform, obviously, because you have people that watch you
Mhm.
and that come back continuously to see you. But if you aren't a YouTuber with your own channel, but you are a viewer or a subscriber to people, you still have a platform too. Like Willie, your platform to us is like, you always inspire us. You make us feel good about ourselves. You make us keep wanting to do what we're doing because somebody's out there watching it and liking it. And so I want to know, like, what is your platform here? What is your soapbox on YouTube? Like, what are you
Gotcha.
vlogging about or talking about or leaving comments about? Or why do you choose to leave comments on certain people's platforms?
Mhm.
Is that
It
good?
was, yeah, that was good. I get you.
All right, let us know. That was the whole shebang right there. So
Shabby.
talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves. Well, what's yours?
Ours together?
Ours.
Ours.
Yes.
I feel like it's maybe to make people feel good in the crazy. Like, you're part of it with us. You guys all know, and if you don't have kids, you don't have to have kids to watch our channel. You just have to be human and know that, like, there's ups, there's downs. They're constantly learning and constantly growing in life. And if you aren't, then check your pulse, because
Yeah.
I think that's what our like shirt should say, like, learning and growing, check your pulse or something like that. I don't know.
Still developing.
still developing. Yeah, I don't know. So that's it. I just want to be there for people in peaks and valleys. Like, I've shared with you guys an anxiety video. I thought about doing another one this week because I had a very dear friend confided in me her anxiety. that she has. And I thought I should maybe do another one of these kind of things. And then also just our family, like we let you in on our day-to-day with our kids and our lives. Rich lets you in on stuff. Like when he lost a job last year, he let you really in on that.
Yeah.
So I think that's our platform, is to try to be relatable to other people.
Yeah.
I hope. And to let you have a little bit of laughter, maybe. Maybe you laugh because we're just nerds, or maybe you laugh because we are funny. I don't know. Everybody? All right. Gossmania says, I have gone through our worst fear as parents, losing a child. If we can make it through that, then we can do anything. And that, I think, is very true. I mean, that's just, yeah, definitely. Anybody else? What's your platform? Let us know. And we're only going to maybe do one more because I don't know how many of you can hear us.
Yeah, if it's real glitchy, we apologize.
Maybe we'll try to do. I don't understand why, because I just did like a thing today.
I know.
Are they watching something after all? Maybe.
Well, they are now, but it was glitchy anyway, so I don't know that it matters.
All right, I don't know if anybody's actually like.
It's just one big glitch that whole time.
The whole thing. They're like, Sarah had some choice words of wisdom. Not really. Just some words, yeah. And I don't see anything. All right. Nobody's commenting, so maybe nobody's even watching.
Yeah, everybody's like, I don't have a platform.
I don't have a platform, Sarah. We just get on because we hope you make a fool of yourself with Rich. And maybe do some car karaoke while you're at it. All right, you guys. So I think we should probably call it, because I don't even know if you're hearing us right now.
Yeah.
We will try again. Of course, next week we'll be here live, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll try to use Rich's
my computer. Maybe it'll be better.
I don't know. I was very shy in school. Maggie's little ones were born. And then I went into the service and I sure wasn't shy any longer.
That's true of a lot of people.
I hear that. Yeah, that's true.
That's true of a lot of people.
You learn to speak up.
Yeah. Well, you're right. You learn to
you learn to not speak up in certain situations and then to speak up in others. And you probably really learn about like
but
what
you know, like everyone talks about, or everyone, but most people have heard everyone's greatest fear is public speaking. Right. But I think people who have served have a huge advantage, because no matter what boot camp sort of thing you've been to, at some point you've been put right in the spotlight. Everybody's looking at you. You're going to mess up, and then you're going to be, suffering for it. And somewhere in there, you gain a voice. If you, had an issue publicly speaking, or you didn't. Like I was fine publicly speaking before. I kind of like enjoyed it, but still going through the service, I came out like I can always now publicly speak. I can just like hold my own in a certain way that I never would have been able to otherwise.
Yeah, seriously.
So I definitely can relate to that.
Right.
And I've seen lots of young Marines come through too, who had like a shy tendency, and you can see them just bloom. Like they just blossom as a young adult, and all of a sudden, like, this is a very strong-minded, hard person, knows how to take care of themselves. It's an awesome thing to see. So.
Yeah, well, we did get a new person on here. Should we stay on another minute?
Sarah's like, but I just hope it's not like.
Leanna says, well, it might not, because some people are answering. So, okay, Leanna says, I've overcome thousands of seizures, hundreds of hospital stays, multiple cardiac and respiratory arrests. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Can you give me one? Just thinking about you. I'm worried about you. Which has caused brain damage and am I going to say this wrong? Hemperis?
I'm not going to do it any better than you.
That's the biggest thing, many small things as well. But see, you still have a pulse, and you still have a purpose, and God's got some great purpose for you. I really think, because, you're out there. You're inspiring me right now. Like, I am sitting here like, why do I not run or walk or do any form of exercise? Like, I need to do it. Look at you out there. Like, what an inspiration. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then Maggie's Little Ones Reborn says Yelp. Am I saying that right? Mm-hmm. Is it like, and then they say Army. That's true. Is that what they say?
No. They say Hua.
Oh yeah. Oh, like what's that movie with, what's his name? From Godfather. It's like Hua.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Was it Scent of a Woman?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Willie Parker says, I worry about will people get my sense of humor? I get your sense of humor. You get a sense of humor.
I get it.
I enjoy your sense of humor.
And you know what? I say, if they don't, tough for them. They didn't get to enjoy it.
They're not worth it.
It's on them. No, they're worth it. They're worth it.
Tell them, hit the road if you don't get Willie's sense of humor.
Yeah. But anyways.
Willie. All right. And I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Lean Sam Vlogs says, Leanne, you really are. So I'm assuming,
or is it
Leanna.
Lee and Sam Vlogs?
Oh, Lee and Sam Vlogs.
Yes.
Do I not? I got to get on here, you guys. I got to go through all the chats and make sure I'm subscribed to all of you all, because Yes.
Oh, I think we
And Leanna.
mostly
Am I saying
are.
it? Is it Leanne or Leanna? I'm not sure if I'm saying it. I think it's Leanne.
Mhm.
We want your
That's
channel
my
to
guess.
eventually just be only about, we want our channel, your channel, to eventually be only about daily lives, sharing God's word, as well as spreading hope and positivity to others through hard times. I think that's totally true too. It's so encouraging to find family channels that do that. Especially, we were saying this, you guys, on Pusha Studios the other night when we went on for our interview. They were kind of asking us like family vlogger questions.
Yeah.
And I was saying, and